Okay. I think that's the door we came in, isn't it? Yeah, it's got to be. All the corpses. Let's give me time to drink coffee. Oh, this doesn't look good. Let's just dump that mag. Get a nade in there. Oh, God. Come on, baby. Come on. Absolutely melt them down. With fully automatic fire. That'll do, donkey. That'll do. Oh, evening. Oof. Right, let's cook these guys. Now, I don't think you can get the skulls in Halo 2 unless you play on Legendary, which... Yeah, oh dear, hi, hello. I will not be playing that game on Legendary. Because Halo 2 is actually very well regarded as the hardest one in the series by a huge margin. It's just not fun at all on Legendary. It's just a complete painful slog. And it's no slouch on Heroic either. I think I've only done Halo 2... Actually, I was going to say I've only done Halo 2 once on Legendary, but that's not true. We played the shit out of that on the 360 when they made it backwards compatible. Getting through it co-op. Ooh, nice. Yeah, back when it was all couch co-op. Good times. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Pink mist. Alright, we're good. We're good. What? Whoop. Always spice things up with a spicy potato. A fizzy potato. Maybe in that regard. Plasma grenades. They do look like they would be fizzy. Uh-oh. Oh, great. Every angle. Just run. Charge. Move forwards. Fuck these guys. Lock that door. I said lock that door. Ooh, God. Need some shields. Nope, we're fine. Door is locked. Any ammo for us? Nope. Okay.
Looks like another shuttle bay. We should be able to reach the control room from the 3rd level.
Yeah. We should.
He's delirious. In pain. We have to find him.
Well, that doesn't sound good. I wonder what the hell's going on with Mr. Keys. I'm still betting on the fact it is probably gas. Yeah, you can stay there, guys. Pay me no heed. You can go get murderized by the flood.
Complete.
Pay me no heed at all. Oh. Hey, grunts. That was fun. Oh. No. You guys are... Ooh, Jesus. Chaos. Oh, man. We're getting pushed back. Okay. Jesus Christ. It's chaotic. We love it. Alright. Yeah, so the rumor is with Halo 2, there was so many complaints that the legendary mode for this game was too easy, and once you kind of... I don't know if I'd say it was easy, but it's definitely more than doable. So with Halo 2, they just jacked it up to almost impossible levels. I remember all of the interviews at the time, they were saying about it, you know, like we purposely made it bonkers to the point where it is not fun, it is not a good time, it's just a challenge. And then they had all the complaints about how it was just not fun. And unfortunately, they have to remember that video games do have to be fun. Having said that, I have no issues with these super hard difficulty modes. You know, for people that want to enjoy them, then that's fair enough. But when they're just making the enemies do more damage and making your weapons do no damage, that's not a fan of that. But then it's difficult to change the difficulty on a first-person shooter game in any other way, really, I suppose. Whoa. Wow, fucking hell, man. Got the whole family here. Jeez, dude. Not quite sure how we survived that, but we did. Yeah, difficulty is one of those things that's very subjective. Wog, wog, wog. Some people play on easy, some people play on normal, some people like to play on the hardest difficulty. And that's fine. There is no right or wrong way. As long as you're having fun. Okay. The captain. Oh!
Captain, his vitals are fading. Please, Chief, hurry.
That's not great. Need to get him some indigestion tablets. Whoop. Oh, hi. Looks like we have a crossroad of death. We've got Covenant to the front, and it looks like we have the Flood to the left and right. Woof. Jesus! See all these corpses flying. Now, one of the best guys, I think I mentioned him in my original LP. One of the best Xbox Live friends that I had for years and years was a guy called Daddy Burge. I always remember him. He was in the first game of Halo 3 that I ever played. And it was the first time I got Xbox Live. Yeah, so we must not have played Halo 2 online then. We must have played that. I think it was Halo 3 was the first game, yeah, that we played. And this guy called Daddy Burge, he was like unemployed. I think at the time we must have been early 20s. Wait a minute, 2007. How old would I have been then? Oof, God. Early 20s myself. Anyway, he was in his early 30s. He was a good 10 years older than us. But he literally lived in his mum's garage. From what we could understand, from what he told us, like her garage had been converted and it was actually quite nice. But that was like his den. He was this unemployed person who, let's just say he didn't want to work. He just wanted to play his Xbox all day. And all he did was play Halo and come up with all of these mental get-rich-quick schemes. And yeah, years and years of fun, happy gaming memories with that guy. Even now, I quite often wonder what happened to him. Anyway. Ugh. Well, that doesn't look good. And we've gone back to the original graphics, haven't we? Let's... we're going to have to roll with the original graphics.
No human life signs detected. The captain, He's one of them. We can't let the flood get off this ring. You know what he'd expect. What he'd want us to do. It's done. I have the code. We should go.
Yum
We
yum.
need to get back to the Pillar of Honor. Let's go back to the shuttle bay and find a ride.
Yeah, that's pretty gross. So what is this thing, huh? Well, that's a proto-grave mind. So what is a grave mind? Well, as the flood infection starts to spread, it starts trying to create a grave mind, which is like a big fat brain bug, and it will become the leader. Highly intelligent leader of the flood. And the grave mind will start controlling all of the others. Oof. And this is how, the bigger the infection gets, the smarter they are. Because the intelligent grave mind creature has all of the knowledge. Oof. Has all of the knowledge of every sentient being that it consumes. We can see all these faces just sucked in. And the books go quite deep into the floodification process, and it does not sound like a good time. Let's just say that. Anyway, somewhere in this room, I forget where, we should have the terminal. Is that? Don't know why it didn't work.
I forgot something. What did I... My name. I forgot. Oh, Keys. Jacob. Captain. Service number 01928-19912-JK. What is that noise? What is that damn noise? Where am I? Covenant captured me, didn't they? Yeah, I can't remember. Keys, Jacob. Oh, God, it hurts. This will never work, you Covenant bastards. I'll never lead you to Earth. Keys. Jacob. Captain. Service number 01928-19912-JK. Oh, God. You don't want Earth. You want everything. Get out of my head. Miranda, is that you?
Forget everything.
No, please. Don't let me forget. Keys. Jacob. Captain. Service number 1928-19912-JK.
No more what you were. Memories
keys. Jacob. Captain. Service number 01928-19912. JK. You will not have me.
We already do.
Yeah, so that's a little look into the mind of Jacob Keyes as he was being assimilated into the proto-graver mind there. He held on for as long as he could, and he really did try to not give them anything. Unfortunately, well, he had no choice. You don't resist the flood infection. It's just, it doesn't happen. There is two outliers in the Halo lore. There is an interesting story where there was a human soldier in one of the books. I can't remember what his name was, but he gets turned into a flood combat form, I believe. Except, although he changes and mutates, he's still human. He's still himself. He's still sort of in control. That was an outlier. That was an interesting story. I forget where that book's from. But yeah, that was good fun. Anyway. The captain is dead and we have his codes. And now we need to get out of here. Okay, guys. It appears that we've lost some footage here. Only about 2 minutes of me fighting through the corridors. So it's well, actually, probably not even 2 minutes. I'm not quite sure what happened there. I noticed the OBS camera was like glitching out, but literally we've just come down a couple of corridors. Nothing too interesting has happened. So anyway, I was talking about this elite that is hunting Master Chief called Zuka. And I will leave his story, a video explaining his story, in the description. Have we just been tagged? Yeah. It was only when I ran into this room and died and I looked over at my monitor that I realised it wasn't recording. Son of a bitch. But it's fine. Like I said, seconds of footage, really. Alright, good stuff. Come on, baby. Although it is making me paranoid. Constantly looking over at my other screen now. Are we good? Right. Ooh, we're good that side. Just gonna keep hocking nades. Come on. There we go. Just unleash hell on these guys. Ooh, somebody had a fuel rod cannon. Now, I shall explain what that's about a little bit later. At the end of this video, most likely. Yep, you are gonna die. You are correct. Now let me come and get my hands on you. Ooh. Well, they are really, really trying to take this ship back, aren't they? It's kind of crazy.
Grab one of the escort banshees and we'll use it to return to the Royal Army.
Sounds like a plan. Let's go steal ourselves a banshee. It's probably going to be our best ride out of here, to be honest. That'll do. Evening, guys. How's it going? I don't think we can actually destroy these, which is a good job, really. Ooh. He threw a grenade at us, cheeky git. Right. Let us get out of here. Nope. Not that it matters, because we're at the end of the level now, but... Man, is it good to be out of there. Although, R.I.P. R.I.P. to the captain, I guess. Right. Anyway, we're going to leave this video here, guys. But I will talk about this elite that was hunting Master Chief throughout this entire game. He's called Zuka, and he was basically an elite that was left for dead in the beginning when the Covenant boarded the Pillar of Autumn. He's one of the unnamed elites, so to speak, just one of them that we actually took out. But in the books, he didn't actually die. He was just rendered unconscious. And Chief goes off to slaughter the rest of his men. Now, a cowardly grunt called Yayap actually stumbles across him, and deciding that saving this guy and dragging him back would actually be more beneficial to him because that would actually get him out of the combat. He decides amongst his friends that they're just going to extract this injured elite and be called heroes for saving this guy, and hopefully that's going to end the combat. Otherwise, they would have to continue fighting Chief and, be slaughtered. So they drag Zuka out and they get him back to their command. And when Zuka regains consciousness, he thanks the Yap Yap grunt by immediately making him his first in command, which does not please Yap Yap very much. But of course, he can't turn the offer down. Otherwise, he would be probably shot for it. And Zuka, in his infinite wisdom, because he is like a Covenant absolute fanatic, all on board with the Holy Journey and all that kind of stuff, he decides to wage war on the Master Chief. And he makes it his personal mission to assassinate and take out Master Chief. So lots of encounters throughout the game are according to the book, and of course the book came after the game. This is just a little side story that the book actually wrote in to add an extra story thread through it, and it's actually really good and really funny. So a lot of the encounters that are thrown out throughout the game were actually organized and were traps set up by this elite. And it goes into great detail about how Master Chief continuously thwarts these attacks. And it's actually a really fun, really good story thread. And of course, it ends in, him being killed and sadly Yap Yap meeting his demise as well, I believe anyway, if I'm remembering correctly. So what I'll do, if I remember, I'm going to put a little note down and I will try and add in the description of this video, I will try and put in a video link that explains the story. It's really funny, really entertaining, because as much as Halo is a dark, bleak, desolate universe, so every now and again there's a bit of black humor in there, and it's pretty good. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave this video here. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, till next time.